Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alvin. I'm a part-time reseller here in Singapore, and in today's video, which is the end of the month of November, I'm going to just share with you what I sold on my eBay and basically just give you a rundown and tell you what can you sell as an international seller, because for me, based in Singapore, don't really have much choice to resell, buy low and sell high, that kind of thing. We generally do not have a lot of thrift stores. We generally don't have a lot of avenues to sell our things because Singapore is relatively very small. So to sell on eBay, we have to sell international. And on eBay itself, even though we can't be like US or UK where we can sell to many states across the country, Singapore is again it's a very tiny island. We do still are able to find things that can sell on eBay. Over the course of the month of November, I've actually sold 33 items, totaling about $4,350.82, which is all in US dollar because I primarily sell in US. Most of them are all clearing items. That basically is all my toys or my items that I had for very long, and then I'm just trying to clear them off. And between Carousel in Singapore and eBay, of course, you can get more money out of it. And if you want to know how to sell on eBay, you can click on the link here. I have quite a few videos talking about it, how to sell internationally. Of the 33 items, I actually have 16 items. 16 items of the 33 that I actually bought to resell. Within the course of not just November alone, but of course over the few months that I bought to resell, and these made a tidy profit, like for real, because over the course of selling and I'm putting on eBay, I realized certain products can and still are able to sell at a price that you will never believe. 16 items, the total was $1,583.93. And then I profited $976.33. This is not including shipping at all. Shipping is excluded. Of late, I've done most of my listings with shipping, which I would, contrary to my earlier video, which you can click here, that I was contemplating whether you will sell with free shipping or without. That one I will do another video and talk about it again, because going forward, as I've read and also seen so many YouTubers, I think you are best putting with a shipping cost to it would be beneficial in the longer run. But anyway, with this video is more of a what sold, and then I'm going to tell you that basically the few items that you can sell as an international seller, and of which the first item that I would like to talk about is not really an item that I was going to buy to resell. It's more of my item that I had for a very long time, and is if you are in Singapore, you would know that I think in every household, I think you have this. It's the Hello Kitty from McDonald's, the 2000 McDonald's Hello Kitties. I've seen a lot of you guys posted it on Carousel, which for the life of me, no one's going to buy it. I mean, maybe the one or two rare ones. But on eBay, which I took a chance upon and to list it up, all 10, 11 of them, which I still need to list the astronaut one, some of which sold. And I listed a pair, Hello Kitty and Dear Daniel, at $20 each with a $20 shipping cost. And I've sold like 3 sets. The 3 sets, you can see it over here. It's unbelievable that I can sell them. And plushies in US or around the world, there is kind of a demand. I mean, those licensed ones. And if you have some that's rare or unattainable, like maybe our McDonald's Hello Kitties for that matter, and if you're willing to sell on eBay, you can actually get slightly more than what you're getting or can't even get on Carousel. So that's one thing to note. Plushies is something that you might want to think about. The other item that you want to sell, of course, you can tell from my eBay items that I've been selling, is a lot of action figures. And not just any action figures, because a lot of action figures are being reissued, redone, re-released, all that nonsense. But exclusive items, still not so bad. Action figures, 12-inch, 6-inch figures that generally have a cult following. Like for instance, this figure here, the Corpse Bride figure that I have. These can command slightly higher value. Because if you're listing on eBay, UK, US, or even Australia, the general population, they will want like more pop culture items. So, you know, I bought Planet of the Apes figures, like for instance this one, and some like horror figures that I have generally do sell well. And to get from people like Carousel, Facebook Live, they just sell it to let things go. I buy it off them and then I resell. It is what it is. They're not going to take the hassle to sell on eBay. I'm going to do it and then I profit out of it. So that's why I urge you guys, if you can do eBay, why not? Third item would be statues, but not just any statues. Statues is a little different here in Singapore. Sadly, the bigger they are, like all these I have, all here at the back of me, all these lady statues that I'm planning to keep for a while. I have older 1/4 scale statues that sadly I have to let go very cheaply because no one is buying, and then of course you want to ship them to across the world. Not going to cut it because the shipping cost is going to be bad. That is of course with now, which I just found out that you can do it under Q Express, which is much cheaper. The cost is still there because the per kilogram, the volumetry rate might kill it. But of course, having said that, if I knew Q Express earlier, I might take a chance and then put it on eBay to resell it or to just sell it off and then maybe gain it slightly better. But generally speaking, the bigger the statues are, it's not easy to resell. Statues come in many sizes, and the smaller they are, somehow they can command a higher value. For instance, like the Bishouju line, which I'm currently also, collecting. This right in front of me. I've bought some of them at 50 Singapore dollars. I can sell some at 150 US, 200 US. Why not? Last item that I want to talk about are games. Games, it's slightly interesting. Games, I mean, if, as you know or you don't know, games have different regions. US, Japan, UK because of PAL region, NTSC region. So in Singapore, we are under so-called under region 3. And the older games which are under region 3 generally don't really have any sale value, any value in it, so to speak. Unless of course it's sealed, then there's another story to go together. But to resell it, it's not going to be easy because not many regions can take it. You want to sell to UK, you want to sell to US, it's not going to cut it because yours is region 3. But of late, there's a few games that primarily under Nintendo Switch for that matter, because Nintendo Switch, the console, technically is a region 3 console, but you do need to create accounts to play the games. The games, some of which of late, Nintendo and some of the publishers like to have certain parts of the world have physical copies, and US does not get any, which is a bit weird. But I have no idea why they do have this sort of decision. But there are a few games and you can sell on eBay. Like for instance, Code of Princess game that I have here. Code of Princess is a game that surprisingly, I think in US, they brought in very little, I guess, or it's a limited release. But over here in our countries, Southeast Asia, we have a few. It's not cheap, but the turnover rate to sell at 99 US or 95 US, I still can earn a profit of 30 US dollars. There are a few other games, so if you do your research, games do tend to sell if you find out what they are. The last item, which is a subset of games, is of late like the steelbooks. What is a steelbook? Steelbook are just like a cover, a metal casing for the game. It's like a pre-order bonus usually for the game, primarily for Nintendo Switch again. And they can command quite a few dollars. Like for instance, I've sold quite a few actually. I've got a Luigi one that I bought for 15 US 15 Singapore dollars, sorry, 15 Singapore dollars. And then I've sold it for like 60 US, which is a bit weird, but it sells. Then I've got the Pokemon Sword and Shield one, which I bought a few from a seller, a game shop place, and I sold it like per piece. I got it for $10, and then I sold it for as a pair for $54.99 US, which is again, why not? The latest steelbook that was out, which if you have, it costs as much as the game itself, which is Pokemon Brilliant Diamond or don't know what Pearl, which I've yet to get my hands on to play with. But the steelbook, which is I think exclusive to Australia, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Australia. The game isn't that great, as in the region that you want to sell is going to be tough. But the steelbook, which is quite expensive on eBay, if I'm not wrong, it's about 50 US. 50 US for a steelbook. Might be even more. I'm gonna put some pictures here. You know, it's quite interesting. I'll keep continuing doing my eBay as I see that I have to sell down my toys again. And then as I see more and more things, I will tell you guys about it. And I'll talk to you more about Q Express, which is something that I need to emphasize and just tell you why you shouldn't even use SingPost if you are based in Singapore. So thanks everyone for dropping by. Thank you all for those who subscribe. If you want to hear more of me on my journey on my eBay and my reselling journey, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you when I see you. Take care. Bye bye.